Hey guys, it's me again with more of the talky bloggy crap while riding around on a motorcycle. You'll know that that's what I'm doing when you see this thing on the side of my helmet and this little microphone sticking out. It's a key indicator.
So, just in case you haven't figured it out already, that little introduction is a meme. It's a meme because
Hey guys, I'm in New York City just hanging out.
not just motor vloggers, but it seems like all vloggers, everybody that thinks that what they're saying, all their thoughts that come to their mind at any moment that they record should be prefaced with, "Hey guys, please find out another way to greet your audience than the, 'Hey guys, how's it going?'" Coming up on the spot where my older brother crashed on his Harley. This is a pretty serious turn, especially if you're not paying attention. Especially if you're trying to be an outlaw, which my brother made a poor, vain attempt at being a Billy Badass on his badass Harley that he barely knew how to ride, and wanted to be he wanted to look like a badass biker more than be one. It's dangerous. Being a poser is dangerous. I made a video about the perils of posery, and I probably should go back and add a few more of the perils. I'm trying to remember. I think there was 10 signs. 10 signs you could be a poser. The perils of posery. Yeah, I've been fascinated with this topic for quite some time. Just because it's posery is pervasive in the motorcycle community. Because it's really, really, really easy to look like a biker. All you gotta do is get a shirt, get you some gloves, get you a leather jacket, a chain for your wallet. And you too, sir, can be a biker. Or at least pretend to be one. You know, you can always go that extra step and buy a motorcycle, but you don't have to ride it. You can just get a cool looking motorcycle and tuck it into your garage. No questions asked. I call it being a poser, and I have a real problem with people pretending to be a biker. And you know, that's a loose term. What is a biker? I would say somebody that rides a motorcycle, which, you know, there's so many people that own motorcycles that spend more time trying to live up to some image of a biker than actually riding. And that's my problem. I don't care if you have 1,000 motorcycles. I don't care. I don't care if you don't ride them. What bothers me is when you decide to pretend that that's your lifestyle and that's your culture and all that crap. It's just irritating. Yeah. So, so the lens is not as filthy as I thought it was going to be, which is good for me. I've upset all the dogs in the neighborhood, apparently. Alright, that just means I can go back and ride. Yeah, so posery. It's just I would call it a disease, because it gets in the way of, posery gets in the way of people actually enjoying that magical thing with two wheels. It gets in the way, it really does. And you could say, Don, you don't know what's best for me and my lifestyle. And I could respond by saying, yeah, you're probably right, but I guess I've just talked to so many people that suffer from the disease of posery. I've talked to so many of those people, and it's just like, what? That lifestyle that you live, doesn't allow you to ride more than a few times a year. So in other words, there's so many people that live that lifestyle of wearing clothes, wearing that uniform, that outfit to make you look like a biker. And all that effort goes into appearance, and almost none of that effort goes into actually riding your motorcycle. And when you do catch a few of these guys riding their motorcycle, they don't ride very far. Like today's ride, unless I find something really cool, probably going to ride less than 2 hours today. So I guess you could say I'm a poser today. But I'm riding, and I'm riding somewhere where, out in the middle of nowhere, which is, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a lot of people do that. It seems like most people, the posers at least, ride their motorcycle somewhere where they can be seen on their motorcycle. So in other words, you see them riding through town, riding to a bar, riding to bike night, riding to some kind of a show, so they can blip their throttles and flex their muscles. And it just seems like such a fraud. I guess that may be my biggest problem, is people are defrauding the world. Especially when it turns out that these very same people that spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on t-shirts and outfits and all this stuff, and throwing bling on their bike, cutting off perfectly good exhaust pipes to add or don't add straight pipes, just this ridiculous noise makers on their machines, and then you find out that they're probably riding less than 1,000 miles a year, which is ridiculous. You spend so much of your time and energy pretending to be somebody that you're really not. Am I going the right way? It doesn't feel like I'm going the right way. It feels like I'm going back to Hoover. I'm totally going back to Hoover. Holy crap. What have I done? Yeah, I'm totally going back to Hoover. Well, I gotta find a shortcut back to the house. Well, if I can just turn it. Yeah, there's my turn right there. Posery. Yeah, you just ride the roads where you've always ridden. I don't think I've ridden this route in quite some time, going, yeah, geez, I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't ridden in a week or so. That's the problem. I haven't ridden. So I'm a poser I'm a poser this week. For the last couple of weeks almost, I've been a poser. Let's see, when did yeah, jeez. So yeah, here I am being a poser. I'm not really sure how this conversation wandered off into posery. I think it's just one of those interesting topics that I like to talk about because I see it so often. I see so many people that want to be something that they're really not, but there's just such an obvious and easy cure. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's what really bothers me deep down, is that people want to be
something interesting and have this interesting hobby and thing that they do, but they just don't know how to do it. And maybe that's what I should focus on in the future, is more of a positive message. Something like, you can be a real motorcycle rider too if you just ride your motorcycle. Or I don't know, it just kind of seems like it goes back to the to the people that are easiest to pick on. And I do want to be cautious. I don't want to hurt people's feelings, and I know this video has probably hurt a few people's feelings, but I guess that's what this plea is for. Not so much what sounds like an apology. And maybe I should say, hey, look, I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. It's not personal. It's not. Uh, the positive message that everybody should take home from this is that you too can be a biker. It just takes a little bit of effort, and the reward is so great. It's much greater than that perceived reward that you have from parading around like a chicken in your little outfit that you've paid a lot of money for. It just seems like the effort that people put into pretending to be something that they're really not is just so much more effort than actually getting on your motorcycle and riding. So that's probably, maybe I'll try to figure out how to say that better in a better format, rather than poking fun at people. Poking fun at people that potentially could be a riding buddy one day. That's probably my biggest concern, is that somebody is actually watching this and taking it the wrong way. If I've ridden with you, odds are you're not a poser. If I've actually ridden on a motorcycle from more than 30 miles, if I've ridden more than 30 miles with you, odds are you're not one of those people. But they're just easy targets, and it's kind of frustrating, just like my brother. It's frustrating. I tried to make him into the thing that he wanted to appear to be. I tried to hold his hand and corral him into somebody that actually enjoys riding motorcycles. I don't want to take that away from him. I think he actually did enjoy riding, but his efforts seemed to be 90% appearance and 10% actual riding. But I can't get myself into the head of these people. I just know kind of sometimes what motivates me is that being a peacock, strutting around and showing everybody how awesome you are. And it's a shallow life. That's really probably should be my bigger message. If you guys have maybe some guidance for me, maybe how I can share this message with the rest of the motorcycle community, a better way of sharing it rather than poking fun. But I guess that's the easy thing to do. Poke fun of those people. I would much rather shine a flashlight and tell everybody how to have that awesome life that they really could have with less effort. But anyway, let me know if you got any ideas for me. I would love to hear what you think about this video. Even if you think, even if you're offended, try to leave some kind of a constructive comment if I pissed you off and ruffled your feathers. But hopefully some good will come out of this video in the future. Maybe I can make a actually world-changing video as a result of my silliness and my ride on my motorcycle. More stuff coming, hopefully. Later.